Hello friends, today we are going to discuss on the impact of coronavirus on Indian economy and the different measures that are taken by the Reserve Bank of India to deal with this crisis. Before going to discuss on the measures that are taken by the RBI, so I will discuss on the impact of coronavirus on Indian economy. As you all know that the country has been in the lockdown for the last 1.5 months. As a result, severe restrictions are imposed in the movement of both goods as well as the people. So all the means of productions including different industries are also closed due to this lockdown. So all this has resulted in the decrease in demand for the capital goods as well as the consumer goods. So what is capital goods? So capital goods are the goods that are used to produce uh, final goods. We can example different machineries, different equipments that are used in the means of productions. And consumer goods are these are final goods. These are produced for the final delivery to the consumers. Example: mobile, computer, laptops, a car. These all are included under consumer goods. As a result of this pandemic, demand for both capital goods as well as the consumer goods have reduced, and the production of all these goods are also reduced, which has severely impacted the employment generations, and as a result of which the GDP of our country has also uh, dec decreased. So what is GDP? So GDP is the gross domestic product. So it is the final values of all the goods and services produced within the territory of a country. So due to this low demands and low productions, the GDP of our GDP has also dropped. So all this has led to the lead to uncertainty in the economy, and which has severely impacted the investment to our country, which is usually used to come in the form of FDI or FII. So FDI means foreign direct investment, and FII means foreign institutional investment. So in order to deal with these severe conditions, so Reserve Bank of India has taken different measures in the form of decreasing the repo rate as well as the reverse repo rate. So how these rate cuts, that is repo rate as well as the reverse repo rate, will help to strengthen the economy of our country, I will discuss it. Before discussing that, I like to mention what is repo rate and what is reverse repo rate. So present repo rate is around 4.40%, and present reverse repo rate is 3.75%. So what is repo rate? Repo rate is the rate at which Reserve Bank of India lends money to the other commercial banks. So as a result of which there will be more cash available to the, more cash will be available in the banks, which increase the liquidity in the system. And what is reverse repo rate? So reverse repo rate is the rate at which RBI borrows money from the commercial banks. As a result, money will flow from the system to the RBI, which will decrease the market liquidity. So what is liquidity? Liquidity means the amount of money that are in circulations. When RBI will borrow money from the commercial banks, it will decrease the liquidity, or when the RBI lends money to the commercial banks, it will increase the liquidity. Now RBI has reduced the repo rate as well as the reverse repo rate in order to increase the liquidity. Okay, so as we know, when RBI borrows money from the commercial bank, then the bank will earn profit. If the reverse repo rate is high, then the bank all the banks will earn more profit. Okay, so it will encourage the banks to deposit their money with RBI. Okay, but when as RBI has reduced the repo rate from around 4 to 3.75, it means that interest earned by the commercial bank will be low, as a result of which it will demotivate the banks, commercial banks, to deposit money with RBI. Okay, so this commercial bank will withdraw money from RBI, and which will increase the liquidity, means there will be more money in circulations. So when there will be more money in the circulation, then the commercial bank will be able to lend money to individual or to the corporates. Okay, so this is the main purpose of RBI, to reduce repo rate as well as the reverse repo rate. The main intention is to increase the liquidity in the system, so that bank will withdraw money from the RBI. Means the commercial banks will withdraw money from the RBI to increase the uh, flow of money in the system. Okay, so how it will help to strengthen the economy of our country, I will discuss it now. So this is the scenario. So, due to the coronavirus pandemic, the economy is under pressure. So RBI has cut the repo rate and as well as reverse repo rate. So it will discourage the banks or the other commercial banks from parking funds with RBI. Means it will, as a result of which all the commercial bank will withdraw money from the RBI, and as a result of which liquidity will increase in the economy. So when liquidity will increase in the economy, then this commercial bank will lend the money to the individual or to any other corporates. So when there will be money with the individual as well as with the corporates, it will lead to the more economic activities. Okay, so when there will be more economic activities, then there will be the chances for employment generations. So when there will be more employment generations, then it will lead to the more demand, and when there will be more demand, then it will attract the investment. Then it will also attract investment in the form of FDI and FII, and ultimately it will strengthen the economy of our country. So this is the main objectives of RBI, to cut the repo rate and reverse repo rate, and which will in turn strengthen the economy of our country. Okay, so this is all about the uh, policy measures that are taken by RBI to strengthen the economy of our country. Thank you.